And if we ask the stars what they mean, what would they say back to us? Welcome! You want to go on a card journey today? Give me some of your time, and I'll give you some of your story. Well, let's see what the cards say. Hey there, Libra. Welcome to Quick Place Tarot. My name is Coy, and I'm going to be your tarot card reader for today. What we're looking at in this round of reading is going to be your first and last for the month of December. First and last is a style of reading that I do where we examine, as you know, 1 month ends, another month comes in, what's going out and what's coming in, right? Represented by the new of the aces at the top and the tens at the bottom of their corresponding elements: water, earth, fire, and air, cups, pentacles, wands, and swords, respectively. At the top with the aces, what's new, what's emotionally new fulfillments, new opportunities, new ventures, new ideas, or maybe, depending on the context, renewal, right? Could possibly be coming back around, who knows? With their corresponding tens at the bottom, what are we coming to conclusions, endings, and ultimatums about? Ultimately, what lessons have been learned, and what are we going into as we push forward? So as a preamble to this read, take what resonates, leave what does not, but don't always be so willing to reverse. At times, Libra, I know it can get difficult. Trust me, as a tarot card reader, I gotta look at every sign, good or bad, rain or shine, right? We take our rain with the sunshine here. And so I'm gonna sit with you even when it does get difficult, because again, as your tarot card reader, I would never do something that's not designed in your best interest. Let's just talk about what is on the table and lay it all out there, right? So follow along with me in your read today, Libra, first and last for the month of December. And yeah, let's see what the cards say. Let's start with your Ace of Cups. Show us the cards that we need to see, please, for Libra in this read. What are the cards that we need to see for Libra in this read today? What about emotional fulfillment upon the Ace of Cups? Two and three. Okay, cool. To the Ace of Cups. Empress. Okay. So becoming our best selves. I like that. We're seeing ourselves as more productive, more fulfilled, at least internally. How so? Page of Swords. Observation. Okay, that's kind of passive. Why so? Last one. Hermit, card of okay. Let's take a chill pill for a second. I'm looking at a Libra who's saying, no, the best version of me is not going to be sprinting. The best version of me is going to be staying still, right? I see this because we're having emotional fulfillment of saying, no, I don't have to do too much. In fact, I need to learn how to slow down. I need to learn how to breathe and trust my own judgment and wisdom, right? That Hermit coming out there next to that Page of Swords, it's not saying that we are stuck in a complete state of observation. It's saying, actually, we have more tools in our toolkit than we're giving ourselves credit for. So if we want to get to that elevated stage, that next step for us internally, for our own fulfillment, for our own sake, we're going to start taking our own advice. We're going to be still. We're going to take it one step at a time. We're not going to rush. Okay? Cool. I like that. It may seem unusual not being in a state of, constant motion, but it doesn't always have to be that way. Next, upon the Ace of Pentacles, show the cards we need to see, please, for Libra in this read. What defines the Ace of Pentacles? What of new opportunity here? Two and three. The Fool, the power of new beginnings. Okay. Yep. I mean, that's great. That's awesome. Ten of Pentacles. Okay, good. So the foundations of where we want to go for the rest of our lives. Also understand the Ten of Pentacles is directly in a pillar on top of that other Ten of Pentacles is the base. The World. Yes. Okay. So the World, or what I like to call for me, the one above all, is the highest of all the tarot cards, both the minor and the major arcana. Definitively, the chapter is done. It is closed. And with it, the new steps to life unfolding. The Fool and that Ten of Pentacles. So in the new opportunity, that's why you're trying to take it almost to a screeching halt right now. What do I want the next chapter to look like? I'm looking at a Libra who is taking things so methodically slow because they don't want to basically repeat past patterns they quote unquote have to learn a lesson from. We're going to take our advice right the first time. Let's grow from it. I like this method. It's a level of calm slowness that I feel you have not had in a while, Libra. Let us sit with it. It doesn't mean that we're not accomplishing anything just because we haven't accomplished a lot of things all at once, right? Give yourself the space, place, and grace to be here, and let's do it right. I like that for you. Next, the Ace of Wands. Upon the Ace of Wands, what about the fire that drives the spirit? Show the cards that we need to see, please. Upon the Ace of Wands in this reading. Words are emotional, or basically our go-getter kind of attitude. We're being geared towards right now. Oh, that's a break. Well, let me shuffle again. Could just be bad shuffling. Show us the cards that we need to see, please, for Libra under read to find that Ace of Wands. Nice, but didn't pop out, so I can't take it. Ooh, there goes one. King of Cups, okay. Mostly mature, but also most offering and giving of the self with discernment, right? We've weighed out our options and we're saying, hey, this is what I have to offer. And I'm not backing down on the offer itself, okay? What else? Any others gonna fly out? Okay. So those cards we need to see, please. The Ace of Wands for Libra in this reading. Yeah. Judgment. There we go. The second highest of the major arcana. Why so? Ace of Swords. We get there when we learn the lesson. I like this for you. So, and that's why I'm saying you're accomplishing the most by doing the least. This is a very good thing for you, Libra. I like this. We're saying, no, if I don't want to repeat this anymore, I'm going to slow down. We're going to come to a screeching halt, right? We're not going to try to speed on the freeway. We're not going to, no, we're going to take every little lesson. We're going to coach ourselves around this. We're going to say, hey, this is what I'm doing right. This is what I'm doing wrong. This is how I can improve one bit, even if it's a little baby step, every day at a time, right? My truth is that I'm actually getting better. My truth is that I'm going to be okay. My truth is that I'm learning these lessons. I'm not going to put myself through X, Y, or Z again. It's showing itself to be loud and true right now. I like this for you because that's how we get there, right? It's not always pretty or glitzy or glamorous. Sometimes it's you know what? I took a nap. I felt more energized, so I cooked myself a nice dinner today. And instead of going out to eat, save some money, right? It's the little things that you're really trying to coach yourself around right now, Libra, saying, no, I can do this and I can do this right. Let's see what that looks like. I'm really happy for you right now. To the Ace of Swords, your home element of air. Show the cards that we need to see, please, upon Libra's read today, first and last. What defines the Ace of Swords? In truth, and by extension, a challenge. Okay. Three of Pentacles. Workable dynamics in a relationship. Here, I'm taking that more as like finding your community, or at least finding strong, workable bonds of people who love and support you. Lovers, the card of Gemini. Well, that took a turn. The embracing of life's journey with somebody else. How so? Page of Wands. Okay. So, what do I look at that as? If there's a connection that recently has opened up for you, Libra, understand the attitude of we have to see if we work as friends first. Yeah, I can see that because you're talking the same methodical approach that you had from the beginning, right? We're going to take this slow. We're going to do it right. And so you remain very optimistic about whatever this connection could be for you. Totally get that. Don't waver from your principles. If it got you so far here, it's going to get you so far even after, no matter what direction that has in. Underneath it all, Page of Cups. Remember your base level happiness, the things that get you out of bed in the morning, the things that drive you forward. Okay, I really like this. Didn't get much on that lover's connection, but hey, you're purposely saying, at least from you to me, Libra, Koi, we're going to take it slow. Let's do it right. Take it slow. Do it right. I appreciate it. I really do. To the Ten of Cups, show the cards that we need to see, please, upon the Ten of Cups in this reading. What about harmony and synchronicity in our station? How is everything coalescing and coming together? What are the cards we need to see? Please find the Ten of Cups in this read. Queen of Pentacles. Well, we're liking it here, and we're going to maximize everything that is at our disposal. Not disposable. Whoa. Words sometimes even mix me up. But with the station that we're staying in, no, we're going to make everything look beautiful. Page of Wands. A base level optimism that growth can still happen, that there's still so much more to do, and that above all, because you're harmonizing with it, I'm up for the challenge. The Sun, the happiest I've ever been, coming out when I believe that I can. This is such a nice read. I like it. To the Ten of Pentacles, show the cards that we need to see, please, for Libra in this read, first and last. What are that Ten of Pentacles? What are the tree of life? Its roots, its trunk, its branches, and all things extending. What are the cards that we need to see, please, upon the Ten of Pentacles for Libra in this read? Six of Cups. Okay. That could be soulbound energy. And again, that would mainly be tied to this lover's connection. But believe it or not, and the reason I'm saying this, I'm not really focusing on that, Libra, is that everything is screaming from the point of, once I get me right, everything's going to fall into place. And that's why I, as your reader, I'm not really even focusing on that lovers, even though you had a very blunt answer, is that we got to see if we're friends first, because if we can't do that, we can't do nothing. Right? It was very cut and dry right there. It's not that you don't see potential in it, but rather that you're taking it at a safe and steady pace for you. So that's why I'm not really diving into that. The Six of Cups could be tied to that person. Again, the notion of nostalgia, but what else couples that Six of Cups? Two of Swords. Okay. And next, the Page of Swords. Good. Any confusion that I have regarding a connection, and also I read that Six of Cups in duality, any confusion I have regarding goals and nostalgia, no, I'm going to sit with the uncomfortable. We're taking it slow. Sometimes the answer is really simple, because again, that Two of Swords representing confusion, and then that Page of Swords representing observation. We're not sitting in stupor. We're sitting in, okay, maybe let's run this equation again. What am I not seeing? What am I not getting? Right? One is a promise to the self of, this is what I want to accomplish, to dream for, to hope for. The other one is, okay, anything I don't understand about this connection, I'm not jumping to conclusions. This Libra is just fine. To the Ten of Wands. Show us cards that we need to see, please, upon the burdens that are carried. Show that Ten of Wands in this reading. What are the cards we need to see, please, upon that Ten of Wands in the read today? Okay. Bound to come up eventually. Ten of Swords. Remember, it's not always going to be smooth sailing. Sometimes, how do I put this? It is not disingenuous that, I'm thinking of, like, if you heard of the artist Jill Scott, like, living my life like it's golden, right? It's not an entire act, right? Sometimes we can feel these things. It doesn't have to be, a total contradiction that something is weighing on your back, right? So just believe in the good that's happening right now. It's there for a reason. What's coupling that Seven of Swords? Eight of Pentacles, mastery. And that's why we keep the burdens that we have with ourselves to ourselves. Why? Lovers, card of Gemini. And now this is tying more back over here, right? I'm not entirely reading this as a love read though. So, like I said in another read, I forgot which sign it was. I think it was one of the earth signs. Let the love of my life be loving my life. Right. On one hand, I'm looking at a Libra who, okay, they're kind of worried about, is this relationship, whatever we're sparking over here with this person, is it genuinely worth it? And that's a burden that we're sitting with. It's starting to eat at us. Our insecurity is starting to come out. That is okay. That is going to happen, because if it's worth it, it's going to spark the parts of us that have been left dormant. That's just how it works. The other part is, okay, with the journey of life I have ahead, is everything really lining up, right? The love of my life should be loving my life. And so you're also trying to convince yourself, not of quote unquote whatever that relationship is, that is not coming through stronger than you are right now, Libra. What is coming through strong is, hey, I'm going to get me right. And I don't want to backtrack. I don't want to do things that are disingenuous to my goal. I want to be happy. And what that means to me is chipping at the little things bit by bit, but also not taking it out on myself when things don't go exactly my way. The Eight of Pentacles, I've been around the block before. I know how this works. And it's not disingenuous that I'm happy right now with the Seven of Swords. It's rather that with the Lovers, card of Gemini, I'm pursuing exactly what I want to right now. I've never been more okay with me. And so when things come in to try to falter or steer me off of that path, no, I can get myself right back on it. The burden that I sit with is this all it's cracked up to be? Well, it won't be cracked up to anything unless I genuinely believe in it. Let me challenge myself to believe in the life that I'm creating. Lastly, to the Ten of Swords. The cards that we need to see, please, for Libra in this read, define that Ten of Swords. What are the cards that we need to see, please, upon the Ten of Swords in this read? Okay, now that's making sense why you had this disposition. Let's talk about it. Five of Pentacles. The notion of impoverishment, desperation, or being left behind. Coupled by the Knight of Swords, the intentionality of action. In what way? Four of Swords. Whether that be you're coming from a state of financial insecurity, Libra, or just trying to understand the opportunities you felt you missed out in life, it's still spelling the same conclusion. Things only get better when I make them better. And that is like almost an oath you're taking to yourself right now. I'm going to be okay. I'm going to take actions to be more okay. I'm going to actually start listening to principles. That is why that opening was so strong for you. But in regards to everything that's going to come out, things only get better when I let them get better. Things only get better when I make them get better. And so the only way is up. In this real backwards kind of logic, Libra, you're actually saying, no, there's a cold comfort in knowing that my own happiness is in my own hands. The love of my life should be loving my life. And I will make that optimized to the best of my own ability. Underneath it all, Five of Swords, the notion of self-sabotage or the war within. Is it as good as it's going to get? Is it as good as it's going? Only time will tell. But again, stick to these principles. Stick to these principles. They came out for a reason. They're giving you tools in the toolkit. It all depends on how you use them. Next, to find the major arcana strewn across the table, we first look to the Empress and Libra's read. What about the best versions of us now emerging, now evolving? Show us the cards that we need to see, please, for Libra and their read today. To the Empress, King of Swords. Okay, we're doing it and we're doing it right. Making all the good efforts, the good investments, the good choices to get from point A to point B. And your goal right here, Libra, being, no, that better me is not an abstract concept, it's a reality. Let's make it happen. To the Hermit, Ten of Pentacles. So many times this has come out already. But the Ten of Pentacles here being, I know how to get there. This isn't just a theory anymore, it's a practice. What are we doing and how do we do it right? To the Fool, Queen of Cups, the most loving and giving version of the self, but also the most lovable version of me that I find, and not from a state of desperation. Next to the World. Good, because this is how it's used properly. Death, the card of Scorpio. A cycle is definitively coming to an end. No backtracking, no trying to keep something alive that is meant to be there. I'm moving on and I'm happy. Next, Judgment. The Hermit, card of Virgo. Here, the lesson here being, can you trust your wisdom? Can you trust your life experience, the tools that you practice, everything that we put in front of you to help you do right? Can you do it? I'm looking at Libra right now who's saying, it's difficult, but I think I can. To the Lovers. Nice. The World. a whole new chapter opens up. That's why it wasn't coming through as strong. You're saying definitively, all this old stuff that I had practice with, it needs to come to an end if this ever has a shot at it. I want to see if we can be friends first, but more so, I want to see the best of me first, because that is what needs to come through in this dynamic. Good. To the Sun, the Emperor, the card of Aries. My choice, my happiness, all in my hands. What is left to be done when I take the lead on that. Next, there was one more. The Lovers. Three of Cups. The notion of reunion, or I don't really see that as, because I'm not getting the idea that this is a long-term person in and out of your life necessarily. Libra, although that could be had a little bit with that Six of Cups, is more to the point of I'm meeting on better and good circumstances. Let the meeting and the timing be right, because I'll be right for me. Okay. Resolution. Reveal cards of resolution for Libra in their read. We're telling the space of resolution for Libra in their read today. This is such a good read. I'm so happy for you. Resolution. Judgment. Second highest of all the major arcana. The time is now. Divine timing, intervention, whatever we want to call it, fate, who knows. The next step is right around the corner. Be optimistic that it will happen. Page of Wands. Keep practicing your principle, Libra. It'll all be okay in the end. Underneath it all, the Page of Pentacles. In spite of the little happiness, in spite of all the self-doubt, the insecurities, etc., I'm looking at a Libra who is willing to try. And if that's all you got, then keep running forward. Here's what I see in your read today, Libra. Congratulations. I'm really happy for you. As we close out what we see as one chapter of our life, there's a potential for a strong connection to come in and start anew. Have you known this person? Yes, but not really the point, because whatever capacity that you had them in, it just indicates that we've known of them for a while, but what will that actually mean to know them at a more better and interpersonal dynamic? That means knowing ourselves. And that's why it wasn't coming in as strong, because this read was primarily about you. When we are loving our own life, when we're okay with who we are and who we become, everything falls into place. But I'm looking at a Libra right now who's saying, yeah, I think it's time to make that leap. Let's make these things happen. And almost like an oath to the self, things change when I change. Things only get better when I make them better. Yeah, sometimes it is that simple. That's why I got your read today, Libra. Hope this conversation helped. And yeah, go do it. There's so many things backing these choices right now. Go do it and watch what happens. I'll see you around, okay? Take care.